Hi, it's Wednesday, March 29th, and I'm Mark Friedman, just an American citizen. You know I love our country. Gosh, I do. No notes, no sense, and please subscribe wherever that is. I've been doing basically all 1 minute shorts. It's really hard to do, but I try to get your ideas together and put it out in 1 minute. But this is too big, so I'm going to be coming into this where we have to really start talking about this Cold War 2.0. I've been calling and keeping it in this section, but it's really turned into Warm War 2.0. We are in a real head-on fight with China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran. I've been saying it, and it's getting worse and worse, and everybody in this country is so busy fighting with one another and coming up with some jive and stuff, this, that, and nobody's looking at what's going on outside our borders and how we are being attacked and how it's getting bigger and bigger. You've got Russia and Ukraine. You got Russia moving nuclear weapons into Belarus. You have Russia walking away from the SMART treaty. I've been saying this guy will not hesitate to use nuclear weapons, and I still believe it. You've got the hypersonics that Russia has, they're trying to show off and shoot everywhere. You've got China sending balloons over us. Who knows what else they're doing there? But they get mad because we're involved in Taiwan. I'll tell you, I'm really kind of wondering why suddenly we are like Taiwan's protector. For so many years, we believed in a one China agreement. That's what China looked at it. We went with it. Suddenly, we're like taking this hard line with China on Taiwan. But in Ukraine, all the Republican MAGAs want to walk away from a country that's totally being invaded and destroyed by these same type of people. The Russians are really no different than the Chinese when it comes to this kind of stuff. Except, as I've always said, the Chinese use their mind, the Russians use their bodies and whatever, because they sure don't seem to have ammunition for most of their people. You have that going on. The Chinese are probably funneling stuff to Russia, buying all their gas and oil, and giving them all the support they need. Russia's talking about nuclear weapons. He meets with Xi and Putin meet. They've met 30 sometimes? This has been planned for years. You have Iran using their subsidiaries in Syria to hit our bases, American bases, kill an American. And I'm told that, you hear that this happens a lot, but I don't care. It just seems to be coming on a lot harder. We hit them back, but what does that seem to mean? They'll do it again. North Korea is just pumping out their missiles and their nuclear program. Look, the nuclear is out of the bag. It doesn't matter what happened. What happens now with nuclear? You can't do anything. Iran's going to have it. North Korea's going to have it. And South Korea is going to want it. Our friends, South Korea, Japan, Australia, Europe, the Philippines, Britain, Canada. I assume Mexico's still our friend. So you have that's where we are there. We're all being attacked by this movement as the Wagner group goes into Africa to try to get more African countries to back Russia. So many countries hate us. They always have, because they think we have it. When I went to school, there was a book and a movie called The Ugly American. It hasn't changed. That's how so many other countries in the world look at us. Okay? They're jealous. We're not perfect. We've done a lot of bad things. For Vietnam, I know from Vietnam, and then as we go on, Iraq, God, that was horrible. But yet, we try to do good things, but it doesn't matter because people just hate us. And at the same time, you've got the authoritarians who people mean nothing. Look at all these people Russia's putting into their meat grinder, and China's just cheering them on. Iran was poisoning their women in their schools and killing women because they wouldn't wear a scarf on their head. I mean, you have all this going on. And we're just sitting back and fighting with each other. We have a senator out of Alabama who was at Duberville talking about not letting all the different officers move where they have to move because of some abortion issue. Like the United States defense isn't pretty important, Senator. I mean, we're so focused on our minutia. We're not looking at what's going on. And these guys have been planning it for years. Putin and Xi have been together for years. What, they have 30 meetings? They've come together, and we are sitting back. We're getting whacked. We're getting whacked more and more and more, and we don't have a full overall plan to see where we're going to be able to take care of this, both defensively and offensively, so this situation doesn't get out of hand. So focus on this. This is all that really matters right now. We are under attack. And if you don't believe it, start reading. Get out of Facebook. Start reading and seeing what's going on out there. This is not good for us. We have to get focused, we have to have a plan, and we have to move forward. I've been talking about this for so long. I'm shaking everybody and going, hey, this is where we are. Get psyched. We have to get ready to take care of ourselves and our friends and know what our plans are as we move forward to try to head off what could be a major confrontation with our enemies down the road. I think it'll work out. I believe in our country. I love our country. But we better get really serious now. We're really not getting serious.